Are they all sitting in there? Alright. Okay. Alright, gentlemen, I got bad news. Normally I'm able to print this off. Tonight I can't, so now I gotta handwrite them. So, do me a favor, step away. You said you were from Texas?
Yeah.
Why does it say you're out of Jacksonville?
That's where my home is. But I'm
Jacksonville?
from Texas.
Okay, that's what we thought, so I ran it for Arkansas first, and it popped up. I meant, where does your ID return to? So, I get it. Most people think, where were you born? You know, where did you grow up? Stuff like that. So, all right. Mr. Anderson, you're going to be first. You hit that light for me. Yes, he has to be in here. Mr. Anderson. Something about this X right here. So this is not an admission of guilt. This is just stating that on April 1st, 2025, 8:30 a.m. you will appear in court. Okay, it's just a plea hearing. You can plead guilty, you can plead not guilty. It's completely up to you. All right, you're being charged with possession of controlled substance, Schedule 6, possession of drug paraphernalia, Smoking on state property, obstructing governmental ops, covering a firearm. Okay. You got any questions? Okay. The address for the courthouse is right here. If for some reason you can't make it to your court date, doctor's appointment, like severe doctor's appointment, like surgery, death in the family, something like that. I don't have a ride. I got a ball game. Don't do that. Something serious, you need to call this number and let them know you need to reschedule, or they're going to put a failure to appear warrant out for you. Okay? All right. Sign by that X. I'm going to give you a copy of this so you'll have a copy with the date and everything. Okay?
Right here?
Yep. By the X.
That's not my name.
Mm-hmm. There's your copy. You're free to leave. Mr. Watts, you're up next. When we get it filled out, you'll do the same thing. Come over, sign it. I'll go through everything. You'll be good to go, okay? All right, Mr. Watts. So I'm going to go through everything with you just like I did him. And darken this date for you. Alright. Court date's 1st of April 2025, 8:30 a.m. It's your address and your phone number. Being charged with possession of controlled substance. I meant to put Schedule 6. Possession of controlled substance, Schedule 6, possession of drug paraphernalia, smoking on state property, obstructing governmental operations, and tampering with a fire alarm. This is just a plea date. Okay, you can plead guilty, not guilty. Completely up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you have any issues, you can't make it for the reasons I listed earlier, surgery, death in the family, things like that, call this phone number, get it rescheduled. If not, you're going to have a failure to appear warrant. Okay? Signed by the X. I've got your student ID. I'm going to give Mr. Anderson his IDs back. Here's your student ID back. Here's your copy. You were good to go. Mr. Broadway, you're next. You can just hang out over there. I'll get you. Let you know. Mr. Broadway. Marking this date for you real quick. Court date's 1st of April 2025, 8:30 a.m. There's your address and your phone number circled on your copy. Being charged with possession of a controlled substance, Schedule 6, possession of drug paraphernalia, smoking on state property, obstructing governmental operations, tampering with a fire alarm. Same thing. Death in the family, surgery, call so you don't get the failure to appear warrant. You got any questions? Okay. You're good to go. And Mr. Baysden.
Am I going to be able to get that phone back?
What phone?
The phone that was in my bag.
I didn't take any phone.
Okay.
It's going to be still in his room down there. So, yeah, no phone was taken from you. Mr. Baysden. Yeah, you're fine. You were a little harder to find. Your return didn't want to come back, so I had to call him on his LPD. We got you. So, you ain't got nothing on your record. So. Did you expect something to be on your record? No.
I'm not a bad kid, I promise.
I don't think you're a bad kid for smoking weed. You just made a stupid mistake. Y'all do. Just don't go hide in the bathroom when the police show up. Because then you catch an extra charge. So, like I said, everybody makes stupid mistakes. I've made stupid mistakes. I didn't hide from the police in the bathroom, but I made stupid mistakes. Did you transfer this semester or last semester? Are all of y'all transfers or most of y'all?
I think they transfers too.
Okay, I was going to say, because I didn't recognize any of y'all. Transfer to play football?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you transfer from?
Trinity Valley.
Where's that at? North Carolina?
East Texas.
East Texas. What made you want to transfer? Just better opportunity or wanted more playing time?
Thought it was better opportunity.
No reason it still can't be. You know?
Yes, sir.
As long as you stay out of trouble, the only thing stopping you from opportunity out here is air and opportunity. Okay? That's all that's stopping you. You know? What's your home address? I just have to put it on the citation. $20. Mr. Baysden. Now, I didn't tell them this. You can tell them when you see them. Y'all can all ride to court together if you want. It does not matter. Okay, y'all are fine. Just don't hang out. If y'all want to all go to court together at the same, because all your court dates are the same. So if y'all decide y'all want to carpool over there, it's perfectly fine. Okay? Especially with some of y'all being from out of town. Court date's 1st of April 2025, 8:30 a.m. That is your address and the phone number. Being charged with possession of a controlled substance, Schedule 6, possession of drug paraphernalia, smoking on state property, obstructing governmental operations, tampering with a fire alarm. For any reason you can't make it to court, you call this number, let them know, so that way they can reschedule you so you don't get a failure to appear warrant. You're going to sign by this X by the word signature. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, will any questions be held against me?
What do you mean?
If I ask anything, you guys
No. You're not Mirandized or anything. You're not going to jail or anything. If you have any questions about court or anything, now's the time to ask.
So will there be like any program or something to reduce this?
Yes. So like I said, I can offer first offenders, okay? All depends on the prosecutor. Usually the judge likes to work with college kids and give them kind of that second chance.
But
So
if we all go together, though, do you think he's really going to work?
No. He's not going to fault y'all for all going together. So, like I said, I can recommend first offenders, okay, which means you're going to get a probationary period. 6 months, year, it's up to the judge. During that probationary period, he's going to give you random drug tests. He may say 4, 5, 6. The only thing about that is you do have to cover the cost for that. Now, this little clinic that's right here, you can take them here. They will call you randomly and say, hey, you have 2 hours. You have to go over here, take your drug test, and report to them. If you don't pop out on a piss test, if you stay out of trouble for your probationary period, this will never go on your record. It's like it was never there, okay? We can offer community service for, instead of paying a fine. They will sometimes let you do it on campus, working at the CAF, working in the dish room. If not, you'll either have to do it with Options, which is the domestic violence shelter here in Monticello, or Second Chance Fur Dogs, which is the dog people. So that's completely up to the judge. Like I said, he's let kids come out here and do it over at the CAF. You'll just have a form that you'll bring over there, and you'll go in and wash dishes, stuff like that. So I can recommend that. I have no problem recommending that. It'll be up to the prosecutor at that point. So it doesn't matter if there's 4 of y'all. I've had a party that I broke up that I had like 12 citations. They still all got first offenders. Okay? You got any other questions? Like I said, this is not an admission of guilt. This is just saying that you'll be at this court date. If you have any other questions, now is the time to ask. Is there anything you feel you need to tell me? Okay. You seem like maybe you needed to tell me something, or let me give you a copy of your citation real quick before you
I
leave.
just wanted to know, like, is there anything I can do to, like, try to reduce it or something?
Like I said, the community service, and I can offer the first offenders, and as long as you don't get in trouble between now and that court date, you should be fine to get first offenders.
What does that mean?
So first offenders is a program here in the state of Arkansas, like I said. If I say, hey, I want to give them first offenders, okay, the judge is going to sentence you to first offenders probation. You complete the terms of your probation. If he does 6 months, you are on probation for 6 months. You have to stay out of trouble for 6 months. You cannot fail a drug test in 6 months, the random drug test he's going to assign. You have to complete your community service. If you do all of that after 6 months, they're going to hold this charge off of your record until either you complete your probationary period or if you fail your probationary period. Okay, so if you complete it, that ticket goes away like it was never written. Like, nothing's going to pop up. That charge gets held off of your record until either you complete your probationary period and then it disappears, or if you fail your probationary period, then it will go on your record.
Would there be any way to, like, pay for it?
If you pay for it, it will go on your record. Yeah, there's no way to pay and get out of it. Listen, dude, just don't smoke weed for a couple months. It's not that hard. Okay, don't fail your drug test. You should have no reason staying out of trouble. And as far as I know, speeding tickets don't count for trouble when it comes to that. All right, if you're out and you're doing a little faster, don't smoke weed, don't go get in fights, things like that. Don't get caught with alcohol underage, anything like that. Okay, that's part of that probationary period is you don't get in trouble. All right, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any other questions?
No, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.